You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Shaw one shit, I'm about it. U.P.K, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest hold. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. U.P.K play for keys, nigga. Commanding to get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Backstage.
Yeah, nigga.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love, they reflection. No matter what the complexion, we got a common connection. A part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you sucker trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got group vibes for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put distinctions on the Glock,
modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat songs, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas feel like a tire, down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you go and bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. Ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you go and bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you go and bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
Traitors, them fucking traitors. Check it out. They say that they was down for the fam, but I disagree. Remember summertime in the van, it was misery. AC never worked, window cracked, I feel the breeze. Guess that ain't mean shit to you, fuck loyalty.
They rather be up on the mama while rolling weed. I'd rather put the love of my brothers over the greed. I'd rather be frontline when I battle my enemies. They're home on the internet pushing and punching keys. They say that they had love for the cat, but nigga, please. We don't need that kind of love, I'ma just keep it G. My heart done got cold on traders like Mr. Freeze. We just want to show you how I feel to get victory. I'm with UPK, so we ain't really seeing defeat. We battle on the corners, opponents get fricassee. You side switching niggas, flipping to different teams. Bad mouth, one West, lucky we let you breathe. As mercy from the general told us to let you be. They say he had to go cause in here he ain't getting cream. But really he just hate us niggas like Paula Dean. He leave, now he broke, ain't smoking on nicotine. Copping down some partner, he string out another fiend. Since I've been with UPK like I'm living a dream. Pulling up in the 90s long as a limousine. Hopping out with soldiers, you thinking we the Marines. But we the ones with beers, me mugging on magazines. All my brothers kings never overthrow the regime. And we gon' reign forever, our level heavy supreme fucking traitor.
Yeah, why you left the truth, my nigga, you silly, yo. Just to get taught by a nigga who really go to I.S.U.P.K online videos. We should take them all down and see what they really know. Get your boots, lace them up, let's follow the generals. Always speaking truth, no speaking subliminal shit. Line upon line, even letters and syllables. Cause the I.S.U.P.K is the fucking original shit. All my niggas kings who used to be criminals. In the land of the thieves, the home of the Seminoles. Don't cross the fucking line cause it can get critical. Cause my hitters, my nigga is down to get physical. Shit, I shouldn't have to say, but something you should know. Like the white man is the devil and Christ is a Negro. And he died for the blacks, Hispanics, and Chief Show. Something there one of your preachers will ever teach yo. If you wanna know the truth, you know where to come find it. UPK, you niggas gon' pay homage. Spit rubies, piss gold, and bleed diamonds. On a bomb mission to free my people from bondage. Yeah.
There's a new set of rules you shall all have to abide by. The non-lyrical shall be terminated.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop it. Ass you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass you.
All right, let's clap it up. My warcock, I.S.U.P.K. Shalom Israel, I'm Priest and Officer Mariah, your teacher for the day. All right, as y'all know or may not know, we're going over Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. We in Leviticus, I told you every week that we was going, Shalom TikTok, Salaki. I told you every week that we was going to be doing, going through the Bible through like chronological order. We're going to pull a verse and break down each verse in Hebrew. But we're going to pull a verse from each book in the Bible in chronological order, from Genesis all the way to Revelations. All right. So now, with that being said, we did Genesis, we did Exodus, and we in Leviticus. We're going to do Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verses 24. So we're just going to do verse 24. All right. The memorial blowing the trumpets. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so Leviticus, the 23rd chapter and the 24th verse. All right, just so y'all know, got Preaching Officer Barzal in the building with me. Give him a hand. All right, give everybody a hand that's online. So we're going to get straight to it. Okay, with that being said, let me check and just see what's going on TikTok. See if we got any questions. All right, big shout out to everybody that's out there on TikTok. Okay, big shout out to everybody that's out there on YouTube. Yeah, I'll go adjusting this camera again. It's live, y'all. YouTube and Facebook. Oh, damn, what up, dude? All right, here we go. So now, with that being said, let's start. All right, I'm gonna start with the Salaki. Let me do my greeting. Shalom Yasha'Allah, Anyakwatazi Yamara. My warcock, I.S.U.P.K. Shalom Israel. I'm Officer Mariah, your teacher for the day. Okay, so I'm going to give you all the words from Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, and then we're going to take a look at how they are used. Pretty much, we're going to break down the sentence, but first, I'm going to start with the words, all right? So let me grab a marker. Or I think we got one of the markers in the desk. We had a whole pack of new ones, too. Well, now I'm going to keep that up there, keep this line up here so I know what they're right in front of, just in case I want to pull something up. Y'all type in y'all questions and y'all comments. Okay, we're going to get it in. If y'all don't know, Lashawan Qadash is Hebrew. It's the Hebrew class. Okay, the Lashawan Qadash, the Holy Tongue. All right, so Salakia out there on YouTube, Facebook. If y'all see me looking down like this, I'm looking at TikTok. All right. Oh, so let me show you the arsenal before we get started. Salakia, y'all know, get a whip. Gotta get the whip. This is good. Gotta practice, man. We're gonna have slaves one day. Okay? Everybody believes in which they call karma, which is not true. But everybody believes in what goes around comes around. Well, the Lord punished us with slavery, but he also said, he who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Revelations 13:9. Give me that. All right. So get you one of these, man. It's good. You gotta practice with it. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to whip it. See that? Get them real good. Come sit down, boy. I'm trying to get one of those good whips. Or as all of them joints that your mama will hit you with.
The book of Revelation.
Here we go.
Chapter 13, verse 9.
Go ahead.
Oh, God. Amen.
Here we go.
Have an ear, let him hear.
Go ahead.
Come on, God. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right. You lead somebody into captivity, you're going to go into captivity. And that's a fact. So we know what that means. And let me show you all the arsenal. So, started with the whip. I get you one of these. Get you a bull whip off Amazon, okay? That's just good to have. That has nothing to do with the Hebrew class, but it's good to have. Okay? I'm going to show you these books that you're going to need for the class. Starting with 1611 King James Bible. That's what you want to get. 1611 King James Bible. Try to bring this a little bit closer. Y'all can see it. 1611 King James Bible, okay? That's number one. You want to get a New Testament in Hebrew. I put this on there. I taped that on there, so don't worry about that. Okay? Want to get a New Testament in Hebrew. We also want to get a Tanakh. You can get a regular Bible as well, all right? Regular King James Version Bible. King James was a black man, by the way. I'm going to get you a Merriam-Webster's dictionary. This is the pocket dictionary. This is good to carry, if you got a book bag or something, all right? You want to get the Hebrew to English or English to Hebrew, Ben Yehuda dictionary, okay? You also want to get a lexicon. This is the Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament, Oxford. Oxford Hebrew and English lexicon of the Old Testament, okay? So that's just some things that you can use for the class, including the bull whip. All right, so I'm going to give you all the words. We're going to start with that. Type your questions. Okay, you can post your comments as well. Big shout out to everybody online, all right? So let's do it. First, and I'm going to give y'all some scriptures as well, too. Give you some scriptures as well. Some precepts, because if y'all don't know, Leviticus 23 and 24, Leviticus, the 23rd chapter and the 24th verse, is talking about the memorial blowing the trumpets. That's the next high holy day. If y'all didn't know, Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, is all about the high holy days, or what you would call holidays today of the Lord. All right. So they have all the holidays listed. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the first word is the bar. Now we write in, if y'all don't know, we write in ancient Hebrew. and in the Assyrian Hebrew, okay? Ancient Hebrew is what they call Paleo Hebrew or Aramaic. Sometimes they call it Phoenician, okay? But it's ancient Hebrew, all right? It's not the Hebrew that the Bible was written in, because that form of Hebrew, which they call modern Hebrew, that came later. That came from those letters, right, which you see right here. It came from the Assyrian captivity. We write these right here, the ancient, which they call Paleo Hebrew or Aramaic, okay? Now, TikTok, y'all couldn't see what I was pointing at, but I was pointing at the alphabet sheet. Also, email me, marahupk@gmail.com, marahupk@gmail.com. Just, let me know that you're requesting the class information for the class. So the first word is debar. Okay? Debar is a word that means, I'm going to tell you what it means, speak. Today we say spoke. And it also means word. Now I got a lot of other meanings too, but these are the main ones. All right? Speak, spoke, and word. Okay? So that's the first one, debar. This is the next word, owl. The character ah and the character la connected, owl. That's how it's pronounced, owl, A-H-L. All right. This word means to. In Old Quaker English, they would say unto. Okay. Now this is what this word means, owl. Now, owl means also power. I'll just give them all to you. But for this case, not owl. Owl is also used as power or God, which is where they get El from. But it comes from the word Allah, which is where Arabs get, they call God Allah because that's what Abraham knew him as at that time. The Israelites, we were given God's name through Moses. When Moses asked, that's when God gave Moses his name. It tells you that. Give me Exodus 6:2 and verse 3. So we'll just leave it here. To, unto. Just leave it right there. So hold on, let me mix it up a little bit. I ain't gonna give it all to you in order. Let's go here. Let's go Hayat. Let's do this.
So you said Exodus 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Come.
Oh, Exodus 6:2.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 6 and verse 2. And God spake unto Moses and said unto him, I am the Lord.
He said what?
I am the Lord.
He said, I am the Lord. He didn't say I was Allah. Go ahead. But he's about to explain it. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of God Almighty.
By the name of Allah Shaddai, or Al Shaddai, which is what I was talking about. Meaning the power almighty. Okay, go ahead.
But by my name Jehovah was I not known to them.
But by my name Yahweh. So when it says Jehovah, it's a mistranslation. All right? Because his name is Yahweh. I'm going to show you right now how they got Jehovah. This is a sidebar. So this is the Lord's name. Can you give me another marker? One of the other ones in there? I think this was like one of the good backup ones that we was using. So once he gets that, I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you right now how they got Yahweh. All right? I want to make this just a little bit darker. I'm going to grab one of the other markers and where it's a little bit darker. All right, so let me check some questions, y'all. What's going on TikTok? What's going on YouTube, Facebook? Okay. All right. He said, where does the idea of one guy reading while one talks? That's old school One West.
Right.
That's how we started.
That's right.
Somebody said, you ignorant. People don't be having no idea what they be saying on TikTok, man. Yo, y'all know that TikTok just reaches everybody. Even the numbskulls that know nothing but like to talk. Reach y'all too. All right? So this is how they got the Lord's name, Yahweh. I mean, this is how they got Jehovah from the Lord's name, Yahweh. This is God's name, Yahweh. Right? If you know anything, if you Google the Tetragrammaton, okay? The Tetragrammaton, this will pop up. This right here. This I'll show you at the end. Okay? So they started with Y-A-H-A-W-A-H because that's God's name, Yahweh. But then remember the letter J wasn't invented until what, the 1600s? Is where they got Yeh-Ho-Wah, where fake Israelites say Yahuwah from. Y-E-H-O-W-A-H, right? Then it went on to Yeh-Ho-Vah, which is what Christians started to translate it as Yehovah. As you can see, Y-A, Y-E, Y-E. H-A became H-O. W-A-H became V-A-H. And then later on, when the letter J was invented, J-E-H-O-V-A-H. So you can see it from Y-A to Y-E, from H-A to H-O, from W-A-H to V-A-H. And then later on, J-E-H-O-V-A-H. But all these are incorrect. This is not God's name. This is God's name right here. They weren't authorized to change God's name. Neither did God ask them to change his name. Okay? So that's just a brief breakdown. This is what I was talking about, the Tetragrammaton. And this is what you'll see in the modern Hebrew. Okay? The famous 4 letters is what they call it. The Tetragrammaton. This is Yahweh in Hebrew. Okay? So with that being said, that was just a breakdown on why it says Allah and why the word Al has more than one meaning. It also means power or God, which is where they get El from. Okay? So I'm going to keep on going. So the next word I'm going to do is Qadash. Qadash. Qadash is a word that means, first let me show you how to pronounce it. Okay, Qadash. This word means holy. Okay, if you ever looked up the word holy, what it means in English, holy means separate. All right, separate or set apart. That's what holy means by definition. Okay. We'll check some questions online. See, people like to talk, man, but nobody got the proof. Nobody got the facts. I.S.U.P.K, we got the facts. The fun y'all was going on, soldier. All right? We got the facts, man. We did the research. Let me ask y'all this question, right? How do you know about Islam? How do you know what a Muslim is? Let me step over here. How do you know what a Muslim is? Huh? The Muslims came out in the 60s. You know about Martin Luther King, the 60s, but you didn't know about Israelites that came out in the 60s? Albert Bivens, where the I.S.U.P.K came out of his school. One of the first brothers to go on the streets and teach that we was Israelites, taught by his family, who was also taught during slavery that they was Israelites. So he already knew that he was an Israelite from his family, because slaves didn't just lose our identity as soon as we hopped off the damn boat. Oh, I forgot where I don't know nothing about myself. I'm just Toby now. You think you think we was getting beat for no reason with those whips? It was trying to beat it out of us. They couldn't beat it out of everybody. Pause. But you couldn't do that to everybody. All right? Now I'm going to give y'all some more words. So in the 60s, 1969, we taught on the streets. We, Albert Bivens was killed. One West was started in 1969. 125th Street, Harlem, New York, unto this day. The reason why you just learned about it is because we never sold out. Look at the Muslims. They was funded by the Arabs. All them Saudi Arabians funding their movement. Martin Luther King, the communist movement, funded him. Who funded the Israelites? Nobody. That's why you just now finding out about it in 2023. And in the 2000s. Even though we started in the 60s, even though Farrakhan threw the picture of white Jesus and stepped on it, that came from us in the 60s. They was east 125th Street, we was west 125th Street. They used to call our school a damn closet. They used to say how small it was. A damn Muslim back in the 60s, in the 70s. Talk about our school was a closet because it was that damn little. Because you know how Harlem is, you know what I mean? But they, by the way, sold the hell out, and that's why you got tons of Muslims today, and you don't even know what the hell an Israelite even is. Though you are an Israelite. Silly. But we never sold out. All right, so now I'm going to keep going. I just want to check the questions real quick. Let me see what's up with TikTok. I'm going to give y'all the rest of these words. Then we're going to start to break down the verse. Okay? All right. Now let's get it. So I'm gonna put up the next set of words. And y'all just look us up, man. Look up the I.S.U.P.K. You know, we started 125th Street, 1 West, 125th Street, 1969. The whole thing, teaching that Jesus Christ was a black man, teaching about UFOs, how UFOs are real, aliens are not real, but the UFOs are war vehicles. They're chariots, called chariots, they call clouds, called the pillar of fire. All that's in the Bible. It's what the angels use. It tells you in Ezekiel what an angel, give me in Ezekiel. It said wherever the angel went, the chariot went also. Okay? I'm not going to give you a come. I'm not going to give you that word yet. I'll wait till that comes around and then we'll break it down. Well, those two words. Okay? Shabbat, you know this word. Shabbat, Sabbath. Shabbat, one. Okay? Shabbat, one. Lock it. Shabbat, one. Okay? And this means Sabbath. Just in a different form. It's the tense. We're gonna break all that down in a second. All right. Amar. Give y'all another word. Amar. Now all these words are in the breakdown. Okay. Amar. That's how you pronounce it. This word means say. It also means say. Okay. Saying. Okay. So let's keep going. Give you something else. Let's get trumpet. Tha, ra, why. So I get it. The ra, wa, I. Okay. The ra, wa, I. All right. The character I and the character ha are connected. And this means trumpet. Or blowing of trumpet, right? Okay. So the next word we're going to do Qadash. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, the scripture, Brother Bashar, please read it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter, I want to start at verse 20. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and verse 20.
Listen to this about UFOs, okay?
Verse 19. Verse 19, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
Where the living creatures went, the what? Oh, I forgot it's called a wheel as well. He said a wheel within a wheel. A cloud, a pillar of fire, a chariot. Go ahead.
And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up.
And when the living creatures were what?
Lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up.
So when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, when the angels went up or flew up from the earth, the chariots went up. The UFOs, which y'all call them. We call them IFOs in the I.S.U.P.K. because they are identified. They're not unidentified flying objects. They're identified flying objects because we know what they are. It's in the Bible. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Whithersoever the spirit was to go, they went.
So wherever the angel went, the chariot went also. All right? Or the UFO, as you like to call them. I think they called UAPs now. But the government just classified them as recently. A UAP. Unidentified something phenomenon. Which is they just found a new way to say UFO when they decided to say that they were real. That the government just came out and released that UFOs are real and that they have their own because they want to fight Jesus Christ. The government is preparing to fight Jesus Christ and all the angels, the black Jesus and all the angels, the only real damn Jesus Christ, the black one, the nigger one, the one nobody likes, the one that would get shot, that would get unalived by police. Okay, the one that would get unalived by hanging if this was, anywhere in America. The one that would get aborted because his mother and father lived in the ghetto. That Jesus. They're praying to fight him and all the holy angels who would also, if they could, unalive them as well. Who would also unalive them by hanging as well. And by police brutality as well. Because why? The angels are dark skinned. Give me Ezekiel 1 and 4 and 5. While y'all write these words down.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north.
I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north. Like a tornado came out of the north. Remember, we always teach as Israelites that Jesus Christ and the angels were going to crack the sky. I'm going to try to stand over here so y'all can see me and not be in the way of the words. But that's what we teach. Go ahead. I'm going to give y'all the next set of words too.
A great cloud.
A great cloud. What? A great what?
Cloud.
That's the chariots. Go ahead. That's a UFO. A big one. Go ahead.
And a fire enfolding itself.
Just like they pictured on Independence Day. On the original Independence Day, that's the exact scene they painted. When a UFO, as y'all call them, came through the clouds with the fire around it. Fire enfolding in itself. That's exactly, they got that out the Bible. Go ahead.
And a brightness was about it.
And a brightness was about it. Go ahead, from all the lights. It's like they show on TV. Go ahead. This is going to happen, as if y'all didn't know.
And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber.
The color of amber is like an orangish reddish color. It's the color of fire. That's what he's trying to describe. Go ahead.
Out of the midst of the fire.
Go ahead. So out of the midst of the fire, go ahead.
Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
Came what?
4 living creatures.
4 living creatures out of this UFO. They talking about the angels. Oh, somebody banned this. They hating. They hating, man. They didn't like that. They didn't like the UFO breakdown, y'all, out there on YouTube. They hated that. They hated it. We appealed it, man. It's crazy. We'll just go back live again. They can't stop the hustle, man. They can't stop the flow. Good night. Let's keep going. Keep reading, Barzal.
Oh, God. And this was their appearance.
And this was the angel's appearance. Now, y'all listen to this good. Go ahead.
They had the likeness of a man.
They had the what?
Likeness of a man.
They had the likeness of a man. The angels looked like men. What type of men? Go ahead.
Oh, God. And every one had 4 faces.
And every one had what?
4 faces.
Remember the Chronicles of Riddick? When a guy had 4 faces? It's out of the Bible. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And every one had 4 wings.
And every one had 4 wings. 2 wings up, 2 wings down. Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think you see that in every little picture they draw of an angel. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And their feet were straight feet.
And their feet were what?
Straight feet.
Let me give you all the picture. Their feet were, you can't see my foot, but their feet were straight feet, like a person's foot. How your foot comes down and it's straight out. It's a straight foot. Your feet are straight. You can't see my feet, but your feet are straight. Just look down at your feet. They straight. That's that. Go ahead. Meaning it's not round. It's not an animal's foot. Their feet were straight feet. Why is this so important? Read. We already know they got the likeness of the man. They said it already. But it mentioned the feet being straight is important. Listen to the next part.
Oh, God. And the sole of their feet.
The sole of their feet, meaning what they wore. Go ahead.
Was like the sole of a calf's foot.
That's why it explained that the foot was a straight foot. To let you know their feet were not like this. Their feet were not a calf's foot, actually. Their feet were not a calf's foot. It's not round. This is round. Their feet is a human's foot with a leg and it comes straight out. The foot is straight. But the sole, meaning the boots they had on, the footwear, was like a calf's foot. It was parted, just like ninja boots. I'm going to buy me some of them off of Amazon. I'm telling you, I'm buying me a ninja boot. And every time we come here, I'm going to just show it. This Negro right here. It was saying that the soles of their feet, the footwear they had on, were parted like a calf's foot, just like a ninja boot, just like what Lil Wayne bought and wore. Lil Wayne wore a damn ninja boot, and nobody said nothing about it. And we've been teaching for years that that's what the fact they even made a damn ninja boot is ridiculous. Because it's based, again, off the Bible, just like all the other things, like Independence Day, like Chronicles of Riddick, little scenes they put in there based off of the Bible. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And they sparkle like the color of burnished brass.
And they sparkle like what color?
The color of burnished brass.
And they sparkle like the color of burnished brass. What color is burnished brass? What color is brass? First off, what color is brass? Let me help y'all out. Let me write this up here real quick. All right, the next word is akkad. Akkad meaning one, okay? Just put this up here. One or first. So one, like O-N-E, also first. Let me show you burnished brass. Let me show y'all something. They clip this on TikTok. Unbelievable. Hey, this is brass. It's brown. This is burnt brass. It's even darker brown. It sparkled like burnt brass. It sparkled in a very dark brown. Just like a lot of these sisters, boy, they be chocolate and sparkling, goddammit. Sparkle in the color of burnished brass. Not that African skin, but that good black skin, that good Hispanic skin, that good Native American brown skin. This is brass. This is burnished brass. It's burnt. And it sparkled in this color. They would have wanted to unalive the angels with police brutality, with hanging, with abortions. Come on, man. Keep reading, Barzal.
Oh, God. And they had the hands of men under their wings on their four sides.
They had the hands of a man. The angels sparkled in the color of burnished brass. The angels looked like dark-skinned men with ninja boots on and 4 wings and 4 faces. That's the angels. Everybody keep acting like you see an angel, you're going to be in love. You're going to be so in love. You see an angel, you're going to faint. You're going to run. The angel didn't come in a human form. The angel didn't appear to you in the form of a human. If he came, with all his glory and his likeness, you'd be scared. You'd be scared. Broad daylight, you'd be scared. 12 in the afternoon, full of people, you would be scared. And that's a fact. Okay? I think I gave you all the words. Boom, boom, boom. No, I didn't. I didn't give you Banya. It's the only one I didn't give you. Banya. Banya is how you pronounce it. Lock here. We started breaking down the angels. TikTok could not take it. They said, oh, hell no. Banya means children. Okay? It's plural to say children. It's masculine plural to say children. Okay? Because we're saying sons, plural. But it's also speaking of boys and the girls. It's just that we address the men because the men are the head. The men outrank the women. We all know that. We understand that by now. We adults. Okay. So, Yasha'Allah is Israel. Makwara'ah means convocation. Akkad means one, first. Banya means children. So I gave y'all all the words that are used in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. I'm going to check y'all questions right now. TikTok got scared, man. TikTok couldn't handle it. We started breaking down the angels, bro. You start reading, first of all, it says, since when does a person read while someone else talks? Like, they was greatly offended. They were greatly offended. We started breaking down the angels. They said, oh, hell no. There was only one part that was coming up. They clipped this right before the dark skin. They said, oh no. It makes too much sense. But we say it makes a lot of damn sense. You can break it down. You can picture the 4 wings, front 2 up, 2 down. You can picture the 4 heads, the man's hands, the straight feet. Then it give you the skin color, crush your whole life. Even the sole, even the boots, even the ninja boots, like being a calf's foot, a ninja boot. Come on, it's come on, man.
So you talking about the boots where they had the big toe and the upper rest of the feet split?
Yeah. Okay, the boots where they got the big toe split from the rest of the, just like any knit. Matter of fact, they used to have them on the Power Rangers, I believe. Like back in the day, they used to have like the I think they had it on a movie, but it was like the ninjas. They was fighting the slime and all that. It was an old Power Ranger movie. And I think it was like the ninja theme. I think they had on like ninja boots where the big toe was separated from the rest of the other feet. Okay. That being said, now let's get into breaking down the scripture. All right, everybody should have this. We should be good. Can I get a time check? 7:56. We good on time today, huh? Man, we doing good. We got the words out the way, in the arsenal, read a few scriptures. Now we're gonna go into to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Okay, so we're gonna start, and we're gonna break down what it says. Let me pull it up on a board so y'all can see. Check the questions as well, real quick. One more time before we get, we start. All right. All the questions was on TikTok. I guess they didn't like it. I guess they didn't like the angels being black. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Sounds very familiar. So we're gonna go to the Blue Letter Bible, y'all. Okay. What screen are we sharing? Let me see. I'll pull it up so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Blue Letter Bible. .org. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna type in Leviticus 23 and 24. That's what we're breaking down. Leviticus 23 and 24. We're gonna click Tools. It's gonna bring up the interlinear. We're gonna scroll down. Here we go. We got some Hebrew, but it got a little bit of Yiddish mixed in it. What I love about the website is you can click this button. It says Show Bible Points. We just took those crazy. You just got rid of the Yiddish language. One button. That's one button. Quick. Now it's Yiddish. Now it's back to Hebrew. All right. So now let's get into it. Okay. So we got Leviticus 23 and 24. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, the 24th verse. I'll read it in Hebrew. Okay. Hold on, let me go back so we can follow. Y'all can follow along with me. The bar, al-banya, yasha'al, la'amor, ba'chadash, hashabaya ayah, ba'akad, la'chadash, yahaya, lakum, shabbathwan. Oh damn, I didn't give y'all the words. I forgot Zakarwan. Zakarwan, Tharawa'ai, Makwara'ah Qadash. Let me give you all Zakarwan real quick before we start. Let me give y'all this last word, okay? Because I didn't give it to y'all on the board, so I'm gonna give it to y'all now. All right, Zakarwan. Put this up here real quick so y'all can get it. Zakarwan. Okay, this is how you pronounce it. Zakarwan, it means memorial. Memorial. Okay, that's what it's used as. Remember. Okay. Remember, memorial. Okay, that's what it's used as. Give y'all a second to write it down. And then we'll go back into it. Let me see if I can just bring it back up on the board. Let me see if I can just pair both screens and we should be all right. And the line got cut off a little bit. Someone just come over there and just move it over. Just a tad bit, not too much. Just so that I can fit the letter in the picture. As it gets cut off, the line was actually right here somewhere. Okay, boom. All right, so I'll just move this over just a little bit. Okay. It's a car one. Okay, there you go. So now y'all have it. Remember, it means memorial. It means remember, and it means memorial. Now, the reason why this is that I decided to go over this, not only were we in Leviticus, because we're in Leviticus and the next High Holy Day is coming up, right, next month, it was just it was perfect. It was one west to go into this scripture here. All right. So y'all got Zechariah 1. Now, Barzal, give it to me in the English. Boom. Let me get in the English. For sure. All right.
Oh God. Leviticus 23, 24.
Yep.
Oh God. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 20, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
Read it one more time. So this is talking about the memorial of blowing the trumpets. Go ahead, you got it.
Kamakai. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
A holy convocation. All right. So now we're going to get it in the Hebrew, and we're going to break it down. All right. And there we go. I'll make this smaller again and bring us back up in the class. We're about to put it on the board, break the whole entire thing down. The way we have always done it. One West, I.S.U.P.K. All right. Here we go. All right. So slide your little paper at. Boom right here. So what am I looking for? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, right here. All right. All right, so now let's do it. Come around to the board. And I just got to remember to keep this line up here. So let's get it. Any questions in the room? All right. Post y'all question online. We're going to check out all y'all questions. So let's write it down. Okay, let's break it all down. Let's get into it. Can I get a time check?
8:04.
8:04. In less than an hour, we're going to do more than what your pastor could ever do. Boom, boom, Al, Banya. Okay, so the bar, Al, Banya. So let's start with that because that's what it starts with, right? That's what's up there. The bar, Al, Banya. And then Yasha Allah is down here, but we're gonna go and we're gonna write the rest of it out. Let me see, I might just put it right here. Just because it's all one. We're gonna start with the first part. Okay. So let's first break down the bar, al banya. Remember what the bar means. If y'all go in y'all notes, y'all should be able to see what the bar means. I'm gonna wait. Y'all to look it up. And then we're gonna write it on the board. In the meantime, I'm gonna write Yasha Allah right here. And it's good to do it this way because y'all have to decide which word it is at home. Because remember, a lot of these mean more than one word. The bar, what's one of the words that the bar means? It means word. It means spoke. It also means speak. So we're going to choose one. You want to pick? I'm going to just pick speak. All right? Speak, that's usually what is in the beginning. That's usually what it's saying. Speak. So the next word is owl. And y'all should type it in online. This way everybody else, we can participate in the class. Everybody can feel comfortable. Even if we're wrong, it doesn't matter because we're right. We're right. We're right because nobody else even knows what the hell we're talking about. Nobody else even studies Hebrew. So yeah, you might be wrong on a specific word, but you're right because you know what the word means already. That's why I gave it to you in the beginning. So we already started off on the right foot. He's already in the right. You already knew more than your pastor once you got the first word. Because you're going to show your pastor the scripture and he's going to know nothing of what it's saying. You might not even know what the hell the blue letter Bible even is or what it does or how it's useful. You know what he's going to say to you? What does that have to do with salvation? These evil, wicked pastors, bishops, deacons, they're going to ask you, well, brother, well, sister, what does that have to do with salvation in the blood of Jesus? Come on, man, Let's go to the next word. The next word is owl. Owl. Now, owl should be easy. It only really meant two things, can mean two things in this right here. Speak. I'll say, I don't like to use unto because it's too old. It's too old school. We don't say I'm going unto the store. We don't say that anymore. So I don't really like to put unto. It's useless in 2023 unless, Barzal, you going unto the house. I don't think you're doing that. You're going unto the school. I'm going unto my wife. A lot of people will just not like to go unto, meaning not to. They would like to undo the person they married. They wouldn't like to not go unto anywhere they got to go, especially going unto the job, going unto the slavery. Nobody wants to go there. So unto is sort of old school. It's just pointless. So two and banya. Y'all should type it in. I'm not going to get that one to you. I'm going to let y'all type it in. What does banya mean? I'm going to wait a little bit. Now, I gave you two. Two is pretty easy. Owl was two. I mean, once you add speak, you can pretty much figure out, that it was two. I'm not going to say unto. That's just the 1600s. Go ahead.
And you usually hear the words, it comes with something, some old school words is like they usually follow up after the ass with slide.
Yeah, for sure. Old school words is like,
rough words.
You vibrator, blasphemer, blasphemy.
So like it's my pop used to, when I used to get in trouble, my pop would say, "Come hither." Damn, that's just crazy when I'm thinking about it now.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, you hear in the back of your mind, swash. Like, you get the beat.
It's a rap, those words are powerful. Of course, not powerful more than, Hebrew.
Right,
but,
right.
The old English is definitely, translated through Hebrew, which makes it semi-powerful. Damn
right. Gotta get Barzal a hand. Somebody tell you come hither, they ready to listen. Imagine your rib say that. Come hither. He'd be like, what the hell are you talking to? Imagine your husband say that to you. Like, come hither. You'd be like, man. And a lot of those words is fun to use, too, just because it's like Romeo and Juliet type of, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Another word is too, I exercise myself, you test on enter.
Exactly.
Enter, that kind of, it's the same thing. It's not regular. Enter means, you mean something. It kind of, straight to the point.
Exactly.
Tell the kids, you know, right before they do something wrong or do something out of line, when I'm sitting in the room with the fire, you know, I tell them, enter. That way, so they know it, you know.
They know it ain't no game. You know what I mean? No, that's understandable. When you said the children, that was powerful because Banya, y'all didn't type it in already, means children. Tell the children labawa, to enter, to come in, to enter into, because the character, we're going to get to the character lie in a second. Remember, I didn't put up lakam. I didn't put that up. Why? Because it's not a word, okay? But it is a word. It's two words, actually. They're connecting words, okay? Now, with that being said, let's lock in. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I got it. Cool. So now let's do Yashar Allah. Everybody should know what this is. Matter of fact, I'm not going to tell you that. What does Yashar Allah mean? What does Yashar Allah? What does this mean? Now, if you get this wrong, you better do some damn study. If you get this wrong, you better do some study. Listen, and it's good because they go to the Sabbath service because it teaches you how to pronounce the words. Because on the Sabbath service, when you read, we're not reading the ancient Hebrew. We're reading what they call modern Hebrew, which we call Assyrian, because that's where these letters come from, our captivity in Assyria, okay? So this is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like in the Assyrian. And you can't be like Yashara Allah. Yashra al. Yasharala. You can't do none of that. Yeah, you want to be on point. So like, yeah, I did this. Shouldn't look like that. It should look sort of like this. There you go. This is how it's going to look. You got to know it's Yashar Allah. Now, I did make the mistake as a youth coming up in the truth. Yashar Allah. And sometimes it'll still catch you off guard if you don't study the Assyrian. You'll see it, but then it'll kick in that this is Yashar Allah. All right? It should anyway. If you do some type of studying. 1 Thessalonians 5:21, study to show thyself approved. Okay? Yashar Allah is Israel. That's why I say you can't get this one wrong. Israel or Israelite. I-T-E. Israel or Israelite. Oh, damn it, I gotta move it over. All right, that's why you can't get that one wrong. That's why I didn't give it to you. You got to get this right. Okay? Yashar Allah, Israel, or Israelite. Right? Let's keep going. So, the bar al-Banya, Yashar Allah, speak to the children. I put children, but remember, the is assumed. So I'm going to put the in there. I'm just put the in parentheses by itself. Okay? The children. The is assumed. Just like is and other words, they assume. The children, Yashar Allah, of Israel. Of is assumed. I'm going to take Israelite out of here because that's a good teaching just for y'all to know it. But for the breakdown, I'm going to take it out of there. Okay? So, of is also assumed. Of Israel. The bar, speak. to Banya, the children, Yasharala of Israel. Okay. Now, we're going to fix all the words that might be wrong. Remember, we just guessing right now. We just picking what the words are to try to make it make sense. Okay. So now, the next word is La Amor, which is up there. La Amor. La Amor. This is how you pronounce it. La Amor. La Amor. So the word La Amor, the first thing that you got to notice is the character La is right here, because we got the word Amor. Amor was say, said. Let's just put say, right? Say, said, saying. But you got La in the beginning, which is a shorter version of Al, in a sense to say to. So to say. And we don't have to put La in to in parentheses because it's actually there. We don't got to separate it by itself because it's actually in the actual breakdown. It's right here. To, and we'll just put say. To say. Okay. The bar, al, banya, yashala, la amor. The bar, speak, al, to, banya, the children, yashala of Israel, la amor, to say. To say. Okay. Let's keep going. Can I get a time check? 8:18, okay. To say, I'm not going to try to squish nothing down here. So y'all should have this to copy it. I was going to try to squish some old stuff down here, but I'm not. So what I will give you is this. La equals to. It's pronounced la. To, and it also means unto, because it's a shorter version of al. La is a connector. It has a word meaning. It means to or unto. Or in some cases, just give you all of them, it means of. Okay? It means of. To, unto, of. Okay? That's what it means. So y'all can go ahead and write that down. And we'll erase the board. We'll keep going. Let me check for any questions. All right. Oh man, it's the Sabbath now, y'all. It is the Sabbath. We got to enjoy this Sabbath. I'll get y'all some strong drink, some ice cream or something, some water ice, some strong drink and water ice mixed. Okay? Go get you some of that good soul food or Mexican food or Jamaican food or Haitian food. Go get you something, man. And, you know, go some popcorn, movie night with the kids, or with the hubby, or with the rib. Okay? Ribs. With the ribs, the multiple wives. Okay? And you know, enjoy this however you want to do this. Fix your car. That's what you like to do on the Sabbath. Clean your house. That's what you like to do on the Sabbath. Cook. Right. With fire. Right. That's what you like to do on the Sabbath. Sabbath is made for man. Give me that scripture. Microwave. Flip the lights on and off. Jump up and down on the bed. Make the bed. Open the door for yourself. Push the button in the elevator. Right. All the things Amalek would never do. Right. You know why? Because he has no understanding of your culture, Black and Hispanic man. He's not you. He don't have any understanding of what it means to be an Israelite or what it means to work hard and need a damn break. Somebody get on your nerves and you need a goddamn break. He has no clue. He's clueless. He's just an oppressor.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 2, and verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath.
Wait, go up 2 scriptures. Let's break this down, y'all. Let's get the full understanding. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you start wherever.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 2.
And I'm gonna go put up the rest of this. Go ahead.
Verse 23. And it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day. And his disciples began as they went to pluck the ears of corn.
So because his disciples, the 12 disciples, were plucking the corn from off the stem, off the stalk, they taking the corn because they went through the cornfield. So they plucking it because they hungry. And there's a law in Israel that on the corners, on the outskirts of the field, you see, y'all know when it says the corners or the borders. If this is your field, it's talking about all around it. Okay? Not I'll color it for you. So all this right here might be yours. But everything that's all up in here, we can eat. Or say this was your field. This is a perfect example. So say all this is your field. Okay, this whole entire circle right here is your field. All right? All this is yours, but this opening right here, all around here, that's ours. That we can pluck. So if your field is in a shape like this, that means everybody can eat all of this. All the way around. That's the corners. No matter what shape your field is in, whether it's shaped like this, that means I can go and start here, and I can eat all around the field for the poor. That's all for the poor. But everything on the inside, this is all you. So the disciples were eating this. They were eating the outskirts. Okay? They were eating the outskirts and not what's on the inside. They were eating this right here. So they plucking from the outskirts, but it's on the Sabbath day. So let me color this in just so y'all know. All this on the inside is good. But that outside, that outer line, that's up for grabs for the poor or for the hungry or the homeless. Go ahead.
Verse 20.
So I'll put right here, this is me. Or this is us. This right here, this is you. This is what you own. That right there is yours. Okay? This is for the poor, right here. Anything on this outer line is for the poor. All this on the inside is you. Same thing. All that right there, that's you. But all this right here, this is the poor. You get to eat all that. Okay? Or the homeless or the hungry. Okay, go ahead.
And he said unto them, have ye never read what David did?
Now, he asked them, didn't you read what David did? Y'all talking to me about my disciples picking corn on the Sabbath because they're hungry. Didn't you read about King David, what he did? Go ahead.
When he had need and was in hunger, he and they that were with him, how he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar, the high priest, and did eat the shewbread, which is not lawful to eat but for the priest.
So he went and took the bread off the damn priest's table and ate it. Because it's not lawful to eat if you're not a priest. King David was a hardcore One West type of brother. One West type of brother. He went in there and ate the goddamn bread right off the priest's table. And it was unlawful to eat the priest's bread. But the priest gave him a pass. Why? Keep reading.
And gave also to them which were with them.
And he passed it to his homies. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath.
The Sabbath was made to serve us, and not for us to serve it. The priest was made to what? To serve us, and not us to serve the priest. He who shall be first, he who is first shall be last. The last shall be first. Let he who is stronger or and more power than you, I'm paraphrasing, be your servant. Commanding General Yohanna makes sure the nation is good, even though he's on top. It's like he's servicing us. Because that's the job of the priest. They're made to serve the people. You're a judge, you're a priest. You're here to help the people get to the Lord. Not the Lord, make you famous because the people got to worship you. That's not how it goes. That's what your pastor don't understand. He think you're supposed to worship him. He's supposed to serve you. You think your money is his money. No. It ain't for you to do whatever the hell you want to do with. It's for you to service us. He don't know that. Even though the money is his to do what he want to do with it. But his job is to service us, which is the point of it. So if your pastor buys a mansion, he could buy a mansion. It is technically his if he's a man of God, but he's not, so it's not his. You shouldn't give it to him. You should give it to the I.S.U.P.K. But if he was a man of God, he could go freely buy it. That's the point. That's like the benefit of being the priest. You take care of the people take care of you. But you don't take care of the people. So why the hell are they taking care of you? The pastor should be the type of man that says, what do I need a mansion for? These people need help. It's the point of the field. You got a gigantic field. What do you need all the outside for when people need help? You know what your pastor would do? He would do this. He'd put a gate around the whole goddamn thing with security on each side. And if you ever came close, you're getting shot. That's what your pastor would do. Because he's not servicing the people. He wants you to serve him. King David took the priest bread and gave it to his homies. And he ate some. Because he understood the priests are made to serve us. Would a priest let a starving man die because it's the Sabbath? I don't think he would be a man of God. How could he? He just watched you die. You was starving, poor, hungry. A man of God would say, no, brother, look, get some of this bread. We'll offer you the bread. You hungry, man? Y'all need something? Here, take my bread. It's lawful because I'm giving it to you. It ain't unlawful to share. Go ahead, Barzal.
And the Pharisees was just so heavy about what you're saying. Those Pharisees was just, just lining them up, for him to feel some kind of way and die. It was like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. But then again, David knew the law. He was like, what, if I listen to them, which they did, what they're trying to do is throw him off and, basically watch him die from being hungry. David didn't do the law. He would have just, listened to them, said, oh, you know what? It's the Sabbath service. I ain't supposed to, I'm supposed to eat hoagies all week. My baby ain't supposed to drink milk.
My baby's supposed to die on the Sabbath.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So,
God blessed me with a baby that he's going to kill on the Sabbath, every Sabbath. Right. Lockie, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's wild. So you know what you're saying. So heavy.
Man, look, I had to bring that out what you brought out. I forgot about that. Get a baby's a hand. You spend all that time making a baby, people praying for kids. Just so that on a cold winter Saturday, your baby just gotta die because be unalive because the pastor needs a Rolls Royce.
Right.
Your baby got to be hungry. All right, Qadash is the next word. He said the Sabbath is made to serve us. It's supposed to give me a break. Not me say, oh God, it's Saturday. No, baby, did we have cold cuts? That's not, that's dumb. So if you don't got cold cuts, or you prepared, your wife prepared the cold cuts, they went spoiled. Because you can only have cold food out but for so long. If you put it in the refrigerator, you can't open the refrigerator door. According to Esau, can't do nothing on it, can't do no work. If you open the door, you work in the door. You work in the refrigerator. What about the sandwich? The sandwich don't want to be eaten on the Sabbath. They don't like, it's so stupid how deep in a rabbit hole you can go with silly people. But anyway, y'all go enjoy yourselves, man. That's the whole point. The Sabbath is made for us to enjoy a day of rest, not for us to work for the day of rest. Because how would we be getting rest? If we're working to not work on the Sabbath, that's stupid. We're working on the Sabbath to not work on the Sabbath. I don't think they understand, bros. I gotta work to not get up out of my bed and just stay still. Gotta work my body to stay still. But I'm not supposed to be working. What if my brain is going? I'm working my brain. I can't stop that. Now I'm working my body because I'm starving. I can't get up and get the sandwiches. It's so dumb what people say. And then they're going to say, well, it ain't that deep. Well, show me the scripture that says it ain't that deep. Because they pull the scripture to make it that deep. You tell me where the line is cut off at. They can't. All right. Salakia. I got to make these bigger. So the next word is ha. Salakia. Ha. Shabai. Shabbat. Ya. Ya. Hashabaya ayah. Hashabaya ayah. Now, Qadash. Remember what Qadash was. Y'all get this ready. Hashabaya ayah. We're going to keep going. Ba'akad. And when y'all write to, get used to putting the connectors on there as well as you write. So you ain't got to go back and keep doing it. Ba'akad la Qadash. All right, la Qadash. So ba akad with the hawk spit sound. And this one is la. I was about to la Qadash. Lock it. Every time I start messing up, I'll be trying to skip over it, but I can't. I just gotta go back and fix it. La Qadash. All right. Now I'm gonna give y'all a chance to write that down, and then we're going to, pick the words and what they is. Okay. And you got some connectors here. I'll give you the connectors for time's sake. In. Character ba means in. When it's at the beginning of a root word. The character ha means the. When it's at the beginning of a root word. We did the character la. The character, because remember, goes right to left. Right? So we got to go here. Ba, another ba. I was about to put ba again. All right. Means in. It's right here. In or at or on. But I'll put in. Okay, just to guess. In fact, let's use on, just so y'all can get used to the fact that it means more than one thing. On, just use on. So I gave you that one. And then la, meaning to. Because once again, I'm not going to put unto. We don't say unto. So this is the. If y'all can't see it, this is the. Okay? The. So, Qadash. What was the word Qadash? Anybody remember? Can I get a time check?
God, 8:36.
Qadash was the word month. Now I want y'all to type these in too as well as we're doing the class. In month, or in parentheses by itself, in the month, okay? Shabaya Ayah is 7. Is a way to say 7, but with the TH on it, 7. Because Shabai, Sha, Ba, and I is 7. But you have the character Yah in between the Ba and I. And then you have the character Yah at the end behind the character I. So this is the root word, Shaba, and then I, Shabai. And you have Yah in between those two. But then you have Ha at the beginning to say the 7. Which is why I didn't put the in parentheses. Because it's not, it's there. Just like Ba is there for in. Okay, Ba is there for on. So on Akkad, on one, or on first. Or on, I put the in parentheses, on the first, because the would be assumed. Just trying to make it easier for us to start breaking these down. On the first. I don't know if y'all can see 7. I'm going to try to bring this over because it's sort of in the light a little bit. On the 7th. So, wait, the 7th. There you go. Hashabaya Ayah. And I can, I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. So y'all can get this better. Ha Shabai Ya I Slightly. Ha Shabai. I put Shabai. I'm thinking of 7 instead of just what it's actually saying. Ha Shabai Ya I Ya. So B-A instead of B-I. Ha Shabaya Ayah. Because remember, nothing connects to the character Yah, so it's never going to be Bay. It's always going to be whatever Yah is. Now, Yah can connect to something, but nothing connects to it. So, Qadash, in the month, Hashabaya Ayah, the 7th, or in the 7th month. Ba'achad, on the 1st, right? On 1st, or on the 1st, Qadash. On the 1st to the month. The month. Or in this case, I think I want to use of. Let's leave it to. Yeah, let's put of because it just sounds a little bit better. Let's see if of fits there. Now, of is actually in it, so we don't got to put it in parentheses, by itself. It's there. La meaning of the month. Ba'Qadash, in the month. Hashabaya Ayah, the 7th, or in the 7th month. Ba'Akad, on the 1st, or on 1st, meaning on the 1st, La Qadash of the month. Ba'Qadash, Hashabaya Ayah, Ba'Akad, La Qadash. In the month, the 7th, on the 1st of the month. Ba'Qadash, in the month. Hashabaya Ayah, the 7th. Ba'Akad, on the 1st. La Qadash of the month. Now, your pastor, he don't know what the F we talking about. Let's just bring that back into the light. That nigga has no clue what we are talking about. Nothing. Not one part of it. All right. So, boom, boom, boom. We got a little bit more left. Can I get a time check? 8:41. Let me see if we got any questions. Any questions in the room?
Live.
All right, no sweat. One of my former ribs used to watch I guess you couldn't take my class. Maybe you couldn't understand. She used to say I was sometimes I'd be moving too fast. So she would watch I think that's an extra way of showing brotherhood. I think that is another completely excellent way of showing brotherhood. Can you take this call, Mr. Gentleman? I might be giving this some time. I think that's an excellent way of showing brotherhood, to show that an I.S.U.P.K is not about anything that is negative or shouldn't be. We trying to learn the Hebrew. We got to find a good Hebrew teacher, one that you can relate to, and that's it. I taught a Hebrew class. One of my old ribs would watch Hazahab because she said I moved too fast for her. That's wild. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. All right. That's just the brother and the sister of the I.S.U.P.K. So let's keep on moving. Go ahead. The same one? We got the same time. We gave you the time.
As far as the same time live. I mean, I guess the same time we did last time.
Can you hit him back and just see? Just hit him back and see, Bubba, for sure. Just to get the time right. All right. Now I'm gonna keep going. So the next words are Yahaya. So you see what I was saying about making the connectors as we go along, so that you don't got to go back and do that. Keep writing. It gets tiresome. And then you start to connect the wrong characters. Yahaya, Lakam. Couldn't wait to get to this one. Lakam. Okay, Lakam. All right. Nah. All right. What's up? His spot.
The same place.
Same place. Oh, okay, cool. Shabbath one. Next one. Shabbath one. Okay. And Zakar one. Zakar one. All right, so let's do Shabbath one. Y'all know the Sabbath, right? Shabbath one. Sabbath is Shabbath one. All right, to make it a noun instead of a command, okay, or a verb. Zakar one. To make it a word or a noun instead of a command or an action. To remember, instead of remembering the action of remembering, now it's or commanding someone to remember, now it's a word, it's a noun to say memorial. It's a thing instead of an action or a command. Okay. All right. So let's do this real quick, and then we got the last of the words. So Yahaya. Y'all type in what Yahaya means. And I'm gonna do this right here. Lakam. Lakam is two connectors. One is a beginning connector, la, meaning two, and then come at the end is an ending connector to say your. It's masculine plural, your. To your, right, is what it's saying. And it's two separate words. It's not an actual word, it's two separate connectors. So Zakar one come. Memorial or your memorial. La Zakarwan, to or of the memorial. Shabbathwan, right? The Sabbath. La Shabbathwan. of the Sabbath, or to the Sabbath, right? Shabbatwan come, your Sabbath. Okay? So you get what I'm saying. All right. Yahya was be or to be. Let's put to be to make it easy. To be. All right. To be to your Shabbatwan, Sabbath. Let's just do that. Put Sabbath. I think that's the easiest for this. Sabbath. Okay. Or a Sabbath would be better. To say a Sabbath and put a in the, nah, let's just leave it Sabbath. Let's leave it simple. Sabbath. Zakarwan. Sabbath. Let's put memorial, because we know it's talking about memorial of blowing the trumpets. Memorial. Okay. So Yahya. To be, lakum, to your or to you. Shabbatwan, a Sabbath. Zakarwan, a memorial. All right, so I'll put a just because it sounds correct. A Sabbath, a memorial. So that's what we say. Okay? We say a Sabbath, a memorial. All right? A Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets. Right? Now, we didn't get all that yet, but this is what we have so far. Yahya lakum, Shabbatwan, Zakarwan. Yahya, to be, lakum, to you, or to your. Shabbatwan, a Sabbath, Zakarwan, a memorial. Can I get a time check? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase this, y'all get that real quick. I'm gonna take a look at these questions and I'm gonna erase it. The last little bit up there, and we should be good. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put the last part of the verse up there. All right. Let's do it. Now, in these classes, we're learning another language, but also we're learning another language, which is our language. But also, what I love about the Hebrew class is we learn our culture. The culture is embedded in the language, Slime. It's embedded in the language, Slat, my nigga, homeboy, essay, is embedded in the language, Ottawa, Ak. The culture is embedded in the language. It's inside of it. So when you break down the language, you're breaking down the culture. You're getting the bits and pieces of the culture. Why would they use this word instead of that word? Why wouldn't they use this phrase, or why would they say that in a full sentence, but then say that same thing here, but in a small phrase? What's the difference? You just said the same thing. Why is it here like this? Why is it like not like that? Why did they say this whole word and this half a word, or this slang word? It's the culture. You get what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's keep going. So the next word, Tha, Ra, Wa, I. Tha, Ra, Wa, I. And I and Ha is connected. I. The Ra, Wa, I. Ra, wa, I. Okay. Ma, Qadash. Slaki, I keep saying Ma Qadash. It's Ma Quara'a. Ma Quara'a. You see how I had to go back and put all those connectors? That gets tiresome. Ma Quara'a. All right. And the last one is Qadash. It's locked here. I was about to put Quashai. It's Qadash. Okay. So, put how to pronounce it, Qadash, real quick. All right, so the Rawa'ai, Makwara'a, Qadash. Okay. This is, if y'all remember, this one should be easy because we did memorial. Blowing of trumpets. I put that. That's pretty much what it's saying. Rawa'ai, blowing of trumpets. All right. I'm pretty sure this is in the word, but it's the tense that goes in the word to say blowing to do it, the memorial of the action. Okay, Makwara'a, convocation. Y'all remember, convocation. Okay. And Qadash, we know, is holy. Holy meaning separate. Okay, put this in parentheses. Separate. Just so y'all know what holy means. So, the Rawa'ai, Makwara'a Qadash. The Rawa'ai, Makwara'a Qadash. The Rawa'ai, Makwara'a Qadash. Blowing of trumpets, convocation, holy. Or blowing of trumpets, holy convocation. Remember when I told you, it's the verb or the noun, either or. Then it's the description. You describe the verb or the noun. And then after that, it goes I'll explain it. It's a description, and then it's a further description. Then you describe, right? You describe the description, right? So let me show you what I mean. So it's the verb or the noun, then you describe the verb or the noun, and then you describe the description. So this is a chili. So let me give you, we're going to use a noun in this one. Chili. Right? So hold on. Because chili pepper might be one word, right? So if I put chili pepper, right? Now I could go pepper, chili, and then, so we'll do chili pepper as the noun. That's the noun. But then remember, it was red. Red what? Red hot chili pepper. So chili pepper, red, then hot. You are the verb or the noun, okay? In this case, we chose a noun. This is how you write Hebrew. This is how you write it out in a sentence. Verb or noun, then you describe the verb, and then you further describe the description. So chili pepper is the noun. It's a red chili pepper, but a red hot chili pepper. You're describing the red. It's red hot. So the description of the chili pepper, then you further describe the description. The description is a red chili pepper. Description, now, red chili pepper. Further describing the description is hot. Red hot chili pepper. That's the noun. All right. So, give me a verb. How about this? Snitches. You don't like this one, Barzo. Snitches. Right? That's the verb. We're doing the verb this time. A snitch. Snitches. Right? Snitches. Snitches. IUIC. Right? And then purple. All right? Now, let's just take them out of it and we'll just put blank. But y'all know what we talk about. Snitches is the verb, then the description of them, and then the further description of it. So, snitches will be what they do. Then we describe them. Who's the snitches? These people, then we further describe. Okay? Easy. All right? Now that's just how Hebrew is written. And I said that so you can see this right here. Convocation, what? Holy. This is a separate convocation. Or convocation, then you describe the convocation. Separate. Can I get a time check? All right, so what we did was we wrote everything down. Right, now let's see. So we're gonna bring this up on the board. I'm gonna bring this up on the screen. We're gonna go through it. And let's see. All right, so with this being said, the bar speak to Banya, the children, Yashala of Israel, La'amar to say, Qadash in the month, Hashabaya Ayah, the 7th, Ba'akah on the 1st, or in the 1st, but I think we chose on the 1st, Qadash of the month, Yahaya, to be, Lakam to you, Shabbatwan, a Sabbath, Zakarwan, a memorial, Tharawai, so it's like Tharawai, of blowing of trumpets, memorial blowing of trumpets. Makwara'ah, convocation holy. So let's go. Speak to the children of Israel to say, in the month, the 7th, on the 1st of the month, to be to you a Sabbath, a memorial blowing of trumpets, convocation holy, or a convocation holy. Now let's see if we're correct. Give me Leviticus 23 and 24. What to show? While you get that, I'm gonna go through it again. Speak to the children of Israel to say, in the month, the 7th, and the 1st of the month, to be to you a Sabbath, a memorial, blowing of trumpets, convocation holy. Okay? Let's see how close we were in our translation. Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. Chapter 23, verses 24.
Yeah, it's verse 24.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
Now, that was very, very close to what we had. Read it again, read it slow. Word by word, Uncle Show.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month.
So, in the month, the 7th, in the month, the 7th, in the 7th month, go ahead.
first day of the month.
In the first day, in the first day of the month, go ahead.
Shall ye have a Sabbath?
So to be to you, shall to you, or shall you, or shall ye, to be to you, shall, which is to be, to you, shall you, or shall ye, go ahead.
A memorial.
Wait, Sabbath, shall ye, or I think this was shall ye have. To be to you, or shall you have, go ahead, a Sabbath, go ahead.
Shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
A holy convocation, a convocation holy. And we said, speak to the children of Israel to say in the first, it's like in the month, the 7th, in the first of the month, to be to you a Sabbath, a memorial, blowing of trumpets, convocation holy. And the scripture was, speak to the children of Israel, say, in the 7th month, or in the month the 7th, on the first day of the month, shall be, or shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, a convocation holy, or a holy convocation. Give yourselves a hand, man. And we can't even, what the hell? You translated it. It was what? 3 words off, and the whole message still there. Y'all deserve a hand. Go enjoy your Sabbath with that. Shalom Yasha'Allah. Anyakwatazi Yun Marah. Salaki. Shalom Yasha'Allah. Anyakahan. Wakwatazi Yun Marah. Ma'awarka. Kayaha Yawam. Anya. Haya. Ibar. La Katha. Ibar Katha. La Io Barzal. Shalom Israel. I'm Priest Officer Mariah, teacher for the day. I'm going to pass the class over to Barzal Rakah. Shalom.
I.S.U.P.K. It's like a good Priest Officer Mariah.
And right. That's right.
We are I.S.U.P.K. started out at 1 West, 125th Street, New York, under Commanding General Yohanna, rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in any particular person, he or she must get permission from the aide to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the aide to marry. Tithes, which is commanded, read about this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Also in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Now, I should be 10% equal. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatever amount you let to give of becoming holy convocation will be the memorial of blowing trumpets. Remind Aki and Akbar to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start to wear all black. Shoes, shirt, pants, headband on the scarf. With that, I Muslim, boots, boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. Boots, shirt, pants, headband on scarf. Make sure that it's all black. And again, with that being said, I Muslim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to get assistance, a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, I Muslim, Barak. Yahweh Shabbat Barak Yahweh which means hands down, sorry, which means turn to face the sisters. Sisters like Majid, which means to stand, sister Yahweh Shabbat will be with your feet at a 45-degree angle. The right hand clasp over your left, and when we say Barak, with the open hand, smack your chest, and say the salute back to the brothers. Men of Israel, we're going to get a sisters a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, I Majid, Barak, Yahweh
Our Shabbat, the thumb by Shem Yahushua.
Y'all's good time. Class dismissed.
Why don't you tuning in? Go enjoy your Sabbath, Israel. Shabbat.